Welcome to Mickey Truth, home of the Queen of Paperwork. Please listen carefully.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Hookah Anonymous, and you are now rocking with Mickey Truth. She live up to her name, not the fame. So make sure y'all subscribe to her channel and stay updated on what's real. Bye.
Coming from where I come from, they doubted me, but I came up. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. Coming from where I come from, they doubted me, but I came up. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world.
Good reporting ass Mickey.
We love you, Mickey.
So what's up, y'all? It's your girl Mickey Truth, aka the Queen of Paperwork, and I am back with another video. As always, all information contained in this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. All information used in this video is per the Fair Use Act, and any conclusion that you draw is on you, not me. So let's get it. All right, now I got to put the disclaimer out before we get into the content. All information is alleged, assumed, opinion based off of public record research. Make sure you keep that in mind. Don't take it for a fact. Let's get into the paperwork. What a lot of people don't realize is that the FBI was involved in the LPG duct murder case early on. So when the investigation reports start being released from Chicago Police Department, I wasn't surprised to see that the FBI started speaking with people. Now, allegedly, this information is provided by law enforcement or to law enforcement. So I'm definitely going to say allegedly. But according to the Chicago Police investigation, if you pay attention to the second paragraph on your screen, on 17 August 2020, Detective McKenna was contacted by FBI Special Agent P, who related blank was in Chicago police custody at 5th District for unlawful use of a weapon arrest. FBI Special Agent P related he and FBI Special Agent M interviewed blank at the Area 2 Detective Division, which is in the same building as the 5th District. FBI Special Agent P related he audio recorded the interview with blank, which had pertinent information in regards to the murder of Weekly. During my research, I was able to come across an interview with J. Louis V, who spoke on the arrest that he had. And come to find out, J. Louis V is actually a younger brother of King Von. It was interesting, the charge that he stated he received. Let's get into it.
What I got locked up for? The first time I got locked up, UUW. Phone number. Von can't come bomb me right now. On day, you know? He can't come bomb me.
Now, in that interview, J. Louis V doesn't go into details in regards to when or where he caught the unlawful use of a weapon charge. According to Chicago Police Department, J. Louis V was arrested on August 17, 2020 at 7:54 p.m. Now, not only was he arrested on unlawful use of a weapon, he was arrested in Area 2, which is a match to what information was provided in the paperwork. Or is it really a match?
I'm Block Baby Louis. I'm dead, you know? Yeah, I'm from that's where I'm from, you know? That's why I was born, that type shit, you know?
According to Federal Document 191, Cooperator 2, a current O-Block member, may also testify at trial. If called to testify at trial, the government expects that Cooperator 2 will testify that he moved to Parkway Gardens in the late 2000s and became an O-Block member in approximately 2007. Cooperator 2 will testify that O-Block members continue to have meetings and that only shooters and drug dealers are invited to the meeting. Cooperator 2 has been to meetings where firearms and narcotics were distributed to O-Block members. Cooperator 2 will testify that at times material to the superseding indictment, O-Block has structure, a hierarchy, and rules that O-Block members were expected to abide by. Both Cooperator 1 and Cooperator 2 will testify that O-Block members may have received a violation if they did not abide by the rules, including, but not limited to, an organized beating, and that violations that O-Block members were discussed in meetings. It does continue to say that Cooperator 2 will testify if called upon leaders of O-Block, including names like Boss Top BJ, Charles Liggins, and King Von when he was alive. It also goes to state that Cooperator 2 does provide more information on Marcus Smart, a.k.a. Muwap. It then goes to further that Cooperator 2 does provide information in regards to the ins and outs of the alleged business that takes place with O-Block. And, according to the paperwork, Cooperator 2 is a drug dealer for O-Block. That's a lot of information that Cooperator 2 has provided. Another piece of information that's important for Cooperator 2 in the federal documents is that Cooperator 2 lived in Parkway Gardens and was active as a younger O Block member back when O Block was still called Wick City. The question of the hour, is J. Louis V, aka King Von's little brother, actually Cooperator number 2? Let's take a breakdown and see really what does the paperwork say. According to the Chicago police investigation, the person who was charged with unlawful use of a weapon was charged in the 5th district. However, according to the records for J. Louis V, he was charged in the 6th district. So that's not an ideal match. However, the date and the charge match. But one thing I want to point out is in the Chicago investigation, it doesn't say that the person was actually arrested on the 17th of August. It just says that on the 17th of August, they was being held in the 5th district for unlawful use of a weapon. Another thing I want to point out is that according to the federal documents, Cooperator 2 moved into O Block in the early 2000s. However, according to J. Louis V, he was born in O Block, which would have been in 2000 if I'm, on point with my math. Also, 2007, J. Louis V would have been 7 or about to be 7, depending on what time frame of the year it is, because according to social media, J. Louis V just recently turned 23 on August 16th. So that would have made him 7 in 2007. Not saying it's not a possibility he could have jumped off the porch at 7. However, that's a little early. But until more information comes out, I can't tell you if he was. So in summary, is J. Louis V actually Cooperator number 2? Based off everything and too many inconsistencies, I'm going to have to say no. However, that's just my opinion. But like I said before, it's 6 people who do know who Cooperator 2 is. And those are the people that's listed on the RICO case. But it's just not enough information. Not even enough interview clips to even see if he released more information on exactly what is it that he does. Now, of course, he said he's from O Block and outside. But, again, it could be a persona. But until more details are released, it's kind of unclear to say for sure and unfair to say that J. Louis V is actually Cooperator number 2. But I do appreciate everybody that have been sending me clips of a different situation, including J. Louis V. And that content is coming soon. But for now, as far as the O Block RICO case, it's not enough details to put Cooperator 2 jacket on J. Louis V. It's just too many inconsistencies. So with that, that's what I got. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to pull up on your girl Mickey Truth. And as always, hit MickeyTruth.com and get you that merch. Because you know your girl stay with that work. So until next time, holla! Through the storm, trying to conquer the world. I made it through the storm.